But I don't understand when he runs the executable, it's supposed to look to that config file, which means it should prompt them. So I don't know.
Did you turn it off on his too?
No.
Oh.
Well, that's why he was saying the prompt equal true. I don't know.
It's okay. Well, I'll figure it out later. I don't want to slow down the game.
Was it? What did you try running it from the DOS prompt and see what it said?
No, I'd have to like slog my way through and figure out where it is. So I said, you know what? Let's just do it this way.
Okay. Well, I don't mind pushing the buttons. I mean, it takes away from the fun. But... Okay. So does you guys can short rest here, and then you can figure out how many surges you're gonna spend on. I'm just gonna move you guys a bit closer together. But we'll short rest quick. I just have to go to the washroom. So you guys short rest, and I'm gonna come back quickly and take it up from there.
I'm in trouble because I only have 7 surges left. Oh, do we go find? We have to search these guys, right? Yeah.
I'll spend a healing surge. So we're doing a short rest?
Yep. Sounds like that's what you're saying. So
Okay.
let's see.
Short rest.
Bing, short rest. Short rest. Bang. We didn't hardly use any encounters in that.
So we went from one fight to another fight.
Yeah.
Can you say skill challenge is next?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
What do we find on these guys? Oh, he's gone.
He went to the bathroom.
That's no excuse.
If you don't let him finish, we're gonna find pieces of shit. That's what we'll find on them.
Wow. Dang.
Alright, what'd I miss?
Nothing.
Neil going to the bathroom.
Well, we were searching.
All right, I'm back. Everybody has to hit short rest and do their spend any surges they want to surge.
He said,
Spend. So I don't know. Ken doesn't look like he's healed, or did he?
He hasn't done anything.
Yeah, he's down like 10 hit points or 11 hit points.
No, he hasn't done anything.
Do we search the guys to do full body cavity inspections? One of these guys looks like a halfling to me, so I look at him and say all nobles are mad.
Hang on, we gotta wait for Ken to.
Yeah, I used a surge, and then short rest is here, and you need to reset my targeted for death.
What? Oh, thanks. Yeah, we do that first. Good morning. Okay, before you get to search anything, as you kill the last of them, these force fields here all disappear. And you see this guy.
Were they wearing bracelets? Sorry.
No. This guy moves towards you guys.
What's he look like?
He looks like a human. He's dressed in kind of clothes that probably once richer clothes, but they're of course been patched and they don't look that good anymore.
He must be mad.
Yes. Does he look like he's mad?
So when the enemies fall and the energy fields vanish, a man in tattered robe emerges from the side street and approaches with open hands. Hail, lords, if we may speak for a moment.
By richer, you mean by what? Like clerical-like?
No, think about more their
Crazy
not
nobles.
robes like a robe. He's got like a long cloak and almost like a suit underneath, but it's ripped up and crappy. So I'm trying to think of.
Noble type?
You ever seen Gangs in New York? Like the dude, the main dude, with the big top hat. He walks around. He's got a vest and everything, but it all looks shitty and patched. Yeah, it's kind of what he looks like. But he looks like his appearance is important to him, so he has patched all the holes, unlike other guys you've seen that have ripped up stuff and don't care.
Ripped up stuff and don't care. I'm not the face of the party. I'm more of a quick connect type guy. So somebody talk to this guy before I lose it and smash his head in with my axe.
Should probably be Trevor.
No, Trevor's an NPC, so he can't be the face of your party.
I
So
got a 3 diplomacy.
one of you fuckers has to speak.
I don't even know what diplomacy is.
Well, just to talk to somebody doesn't require diplomacy.
True.
I'm 4, therefore I will
He's coming
say...
with his hands out, like he's not coming in to attack. He doesn't even look armed at this point.
Well,
You guys.
Well, just gotta be wary of him.
Magical Trevor.
Since Kenny started broadcasting,
what do you want?
Pierre's sleeping a lot, singing a lot.
Just trying to get done singing with the stars.
Right, so...
What is it you need from us?
Greetings! We are in search of a halfling.
So Brand says, what do you need of us? And you say we're in search of a halfling?
Yeah.
So he turns to Brand first and says, he goes, my name is Jarek Valwater. I am the co-founder of the Ladies Marauders gang here in Wheloon. And since you have just defeated the current leader of the Wheloon gang, or the Ladies Marauders.
The what?
now-
Marauders?
Ladies Marauders. He goes, you now are in a position to take leadership by tenant of the gang. He who defeats the previous ruler or leader becomes the new leader.
Do we look like pussies to you?
But aren't you the leader?
No. He puts his arms up. No, I'm an advisor to every leader. I've spent many years and days advising leaders of the Ladies Marauders.
I always thought of myself as an advisor.
Technically, he says in a kind of a slight bow, it kind of reminds you of a butler, sort of. I should now be accepting orders from you.
So you said your name was Alfred?
No, Jarek Valwater.
Oh.
Well, while you guys are having a discussion, I walk up behind the statue's ass and I look for Cork.
Okay. You do find. What's your make a perception check?
Oh, okay. I figured it out. For some reason, Java 6 got uninstalled on my machine. I don't know why.
That would be the problem.
I don't ever remember doing that, but Java must have detected that.
Now, if you can find the link in my email, I have a Java 6. You can do the install of
19
Java 6.
perception.
Okay, you do find a secret compartment. Sorry, just finish my precinct. I have a link in one of my emails that goes to the Dropbox.
No, that's what I did. I reinstalled it.
Oh, okay. Did you relaunch?
No, I did relaunch.
And it works
fine now. Yeah, it works now.
All right.
Perfect.
If you see melee.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, charge,
You're awesome.
ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding.
There you go. Pierre's back in
Ding.
business again.
Am I getting annoying yet?
No. You go on
Okay.
An
here.
hour ago.
Okay,
Eh.
so you find a secret compartment at the base of this. So while they're talking to Jared Godwater, you find a secret compartment. You open it up, and inside is a single sheaf of fresh wheat.
Fresh
What?
meat?
Fresh wheat.
Wheat.
Oh,
Wheat. Can you... Somebody make an Arcana check?
That'll be
You recognize that this statue has some sort of magical properties. It seems to, not only as you can tell, like, that it enhance the powers of Necromancer, but there's definitely something about this statue. And you'll note, too, that it looks like something was in the eyes of the statue before, but they're gone now.
Son of a biscuit box.
And Ranks thinks that the magical glowing ball in the sky that everybody's calling a moon is some sort of magical thing, too. Actually, 14 isn't that low, so... Yeah, wheat. Found wheat in the secret compartment. So, Godwater's looking kind of confused because you guys don't really seem to give a shit, and he kind of steps forward again. He says, "Do you understand you now have the power to take over the Ladies Marauders?
Yeah, what does that mean to
who
us?
are they?
They are one of the many gangs of Wheloon.
And how many are in
The
this gang?
has suffered from a series of failed assaults against rival gangs, and many of the members are either wounded or captured. The gang's core territory remains secure around this statue, but the gang morale has been at an all-time low since the previous leader, and he points to the dead tiefling, began turning dead members into undead.
Yes, that would normally do it for any gang. But now Li Fang is here to lead you to glory. The great Li Fang. You've heard of him?
so I lean on the guy. I got my hack swinging. I look at him. I go, "We're looking for a stunty. You see any stunties around here?"
So he looks confused up at Ranks.
Way to go,
and,
buddy. I just fucking monologued and you shit all over it.
No, it's fine. He's role-playing. I'm not sure what a stunty is. Perhaps if you gave me a more elaborate description of what you're looking for, I could help you. I know much of Wheloon. I've been here for a while.
Huh? This guy could help us out. Like he's SM all.
He was a halfling, isn't he? Or was?
Yes.
Or he
Yeah,
is?
they all look alike.
Did we know what name he was going by under?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Navish Brightfoot, I think it was.
You should know.
He was a halfling, was he?
I should know. Fucking pay attention and take notes, you dumbasses.
Ah, paper and pen here.
Navish Brightfoot. He is a white-haired halfling.
Ah, you're there. So, we're looking for a white-haired halfling.
He says, "Alas, I have seen no such halfling."
Dead or undead?
How do we know this guy is who he says he is?
Who, this guy talking to you?
Yeah.
Well, he could be lying. I don't know. You want to make a bluff check?
Yeah.
So make a bluff check.
Would it be? It would be more not a.
No, it's bluff. Sorry, it's not bluff. It's insight. Bluff is when
Insight,
you're
yes.
trying to lie.
That's
Bluff
right,
is when
yeah.
you're trying- Insight is when you're trying to read somebody's.
He's my favorite friend.
Well, both of you guys have no reason to disbelieve him at this point.
We have
Who's
no
the,
reason to believe him either.
So I lean into Kenny and saying, this is our chance. Perhaps if you could play the role of a leader,
There you go.
we can use the resources of the gang to help us find the halfling.
So that insight check, Brand.
You're the
what
shitty
you read
gang
from This
type.
guy is. He's not. I feel like this guy's not. He prefers to be second in charge or an advisor. So you don't see this guy. What you read from his personality is he doesn't like to take charge.
Yeah.
Right. But he does seem to when he particularly talks about the gang and falling on hard times, you kind of read that he's worried about the gang. So obviously you could tell he wasn't happy with the previous leaders. He's almost hopeful that you guys might be better leaders.
Okay.
Like you don't feel anything aggressive off the
Right.
guy. If anything, you
Or
feel a stick of
deceptive.
desperation off him.
In Wheloon, far to the east, we have a word for such people. We call it mooch.
So what's in it for you being an advisor to gangs?
Okay, at this point he shifts away from ranks, and again he takes on a mannerism of very suppliant or
Obsequious.
yeah. He says, as you know, Wheloon is a dangerous city, and by being part of the Ladies Marauders, my safety is paramount. Is the same as the gang safety. So long as the gang remains strong, all its members remain safe here. A man alone in the streets of Wheloon does not survive long. You almost always have to affiliate yourself with a gang. If you are looking for something in Wheloon, and perhaps if you took charge of the Ladies Marauders, they might be able to help you find what you're looking for.
That's what I said already.
Great. So do we get
Can he put-
armbands?
Can you put yourself the face as the leader, and we'll use the resources of the gang to.
Yes.
Do we get armbands or like wear hoods or anything like that? Like.
Well, he says the first challenge will be, of course, to establish themselves as leaders of the gang. As I said, they've hit an all-time morale low. We would need to perhaps visit different cells of the gang and get them on side and let them know there's new leaders. But I could take you to different things. Once we've done that, it would be up to you what you would want to do, whether you wanted to.
Change the name of the guild?
The gang's name is Ladies Marauders.
Exactly. Sounds like a bunch of pussies.
Ken, that's not a way to win them over. Thanks.
We just defeated their leader in 3 rounds.
Yeah, which we were obviously meant to defeat,
So they're a bunch of pussies.
so that we could do the skill challenge and.
Right. So while you guys are discussing this, I grabbed like who's the most semi-intelligent one around here
Trevor.
in our party.
Trevor.
Who's not the NPC?
That would be myself.
I grab you and I point behind the statue.
Okay, so Brand goes over there.
And I see.
A sheaf of fresh wheat.
Magical.
You can make an Arcana check.
There was there's a door that I'd opened up in the back.
So you take it off, pick it up, and your eyes roll back in your head as you apply all kinds of arcanic energy to it, and you finish by looking at ranks and going, "This is a regular sheep of wheat. There's nothing magical about it."
Interesting.
Does Yahoo there know about it?
Who's Yahoo?
I don't think we should tell him.
We
Why
shouldn't
not?
tell him about it.
It's a plain sheaf of wheat. This is their Dropbox, right?
This is the Dropbox, the halfling.
Yeah,
The
remember, he's a
Cormier's
spy.
spy
Okay.
agency.
Yeah, so you should just put it back and don't say anything to this guy, and we pretend that we go through the skill challenge and take command of this guild, and then see if we can use their resources to find the halfling and get out.
Yep.
With the sheet of wheat.
My head hurts. I'm going over here and I'm going to smash the tiefling.
Okay.
Now you could, of course, the other option too is you could just start searching for the guy yourself. You don't need the gang. That's another option.
No, we'll do.
Gang will make it easier.
All right. So what do you tell Valwater?
So we're in.
We'll accept to become the leaders.
Who's the closest gang members?
Oh shit! You want me to make up names?
No, where?
Oh, he's
Like who? Where is
kind
it?
of gestures around there because the morale is low and we've suffered some losses. They've scattered all over, but I can take you to 4 cells. Then, if you can win those cells over,
All
then
4 of them.
the rest of the gang should fall in line.
By the way, how much money do you have on you?
He says it's not
Clearly,
wise.
Kenny was the worst choice for this.
It's not wise to travel the streets of Wheloon.
Well,
Valuables on you.
well, you're under our protection now. It's a service, and service isn't free.
Well, the gang has a policy of sharing its loot, so technically, whatever is mine is yours already.
Good to know. Including your head?
Oh my god.
Okay, show us to these gangs. 4 cells.
All right, let's start thinking what kind of skills we're going to use to get through this.
Okay, so he says the Marauders are surely eager to see what kind of leaders they have acquired.
Okay, well, let us follow. So which way do we go?
So he just takes you through the streets. I don't have a map for this, obviously, because it's a challenge. So he takes you to kind of, I guess, what's some dilapidated house, and in the basement brings you down where you find a bunch of tough-looking, rough guys. But there's about maybe 10 of them in here, and they look kind of downtrodden and sad. They kind of look up when Valwater comes in, who then introduces you as having just defeated. The tiefling.
Who's crackling the paper there?
Just gonna call him
Was crackling. No longer.
Tarek the Evil. And so the gang kind of steps forward. You see there's an established kind of leader guy who kind of steps forward and says, so what can we expect from these men?
He says what?
Dead.
What
Oh,
can we
God.
expect from these men?
Go ahead, Kenny. Show them your leadership skills.
Well, okay, so this is officially a challenge, so everybody, some of you can pick a tactic and go from there. So,
All right,
for example, here's an example. If you wanted to lie and say, whoa, we're the greatest gang outside of Wheloon there's ever been,
But that's not a lie.
that would be a bluff. If you wanted to just say, together we can be the greatest gang ever, that would be diplomacy.
Intimidate. There's intimidate.
Yeah, there's intimidate. You can try and impress them with some knowledge you have, or you can use insight to,
Or
try and
streetwise.
find a good tactic to use. Insight's always good in a challenge to try and figure something out. It usually doesn't give you any success, but it gives you it opens doors usually. Like, oh, you can now use this because you figured something out.
My athletics is the highest, so.
I have.
Yeah, you start doing backflips. Check me out, guys. I can do push-ups and pull-ups.
Like I said, I have acrobatics and intimidate. That's the best I could do. Or I can bluff at 10.
That's
I
good, actually.
am going to disappear into the shadows, appear behind him with my blade drawn and at his throat, and say, "This is what you can expect."
Okay, that'll be an intimidate though. So
Death.
make
That's
a
great.
check.
Death. You can expect that your leader's going to sneak up and try and
Murder
slit
you?
your throat.
It's a valid tactic. It's an intimidate. That's exactly what he's doing.
Woohoo!
The guy sneezes. I cut myself.
So you do that, and the guy you're holding stiffens, but the rest of the gang kind of is like.
Yeah.
They just-
Yeah, they can all teleport.
So he says, "Well, the previous guy used to teleport, and slit people's throats, and then raise them as dead too." So
And we killed
this is
them.
what we
We
can
don't raise
expect from the
people as
new
dead.
ones too, and they look even more downtrodden. So these guys kind of grumble, and Valwater kind of like shrugs and says, we're gonna go talk to some other cells," and he quickly ushers you out of the room.
Oh, we don't get another shot? That's it? We failed already?
No, with these guys, he says he's gonna take you to different cells, right?
Yeah, but don't we get another shot at this one? Like, is it failed already?
Well,
or-
okay, what do you want to try now? You've
So
tried
do
this one,
something.
it didn't work. What's your next plan?
So intimidate doesn't work. So what you're saying?
No, that one did.
No, I didn't. I failed the roll.
Yeah, that's
Do
fine.
I know,
something.
that's what I'm saying. So we can still intimidate.
Sure. It looks like Valwater's trying to get you out, but yeah, you can do something. But act quick.
Go quick.
So I pull my dagger, throw it in the wall near the someone I was close by. I say, if you work hard, you're rewarded hard. But if you're gonna slack off and question leadership, then you'll end up dead.
All right, that's I guess an intimidate as well. So
Yeah.
That's what you're going for.
There
Okay.
you go.
That's a much better roll.
And we won't
And-
raise anybody from the dead. When you're dead, you stay dead.
So now they all kind of perk up, and they're like, "Is that right?" Yeah. They hear them like grumbling. Wow, you see that? The dagger went all the way across. That just barely missed my ear. So you kind of feel like you've won these guys over. And Valwater looks less embarrassed and more hopeful.
Okay,
Hey, break
well,
a chair. Go break a chair.
there you go. There's my athletics check.
So Ranks does a handstand.
Yeah, they all clap, but it doesn't really
Sits
do
there.
anything. Since you already won this group over, I think we can move on.
They know anything about the halfling?
No. Let's get the
We
gang
have to
together.
finish
Then
the
we'll-
skill challenge. If we finish the skill challenge, then we can use them. Otherwise, we're gonna have to.
So Valwater tells them that to remain vigilant for a signal if the new leaders call upon you. Of course, they ask for your name, so I don't know what you want to call yourselves. And says anything. So Valwater leads.
I'm
you to
Daryl.
another group.
This is my other brother, Daryl.
You find another group, this time in an old tavern that's busted out windows and stuff. Like there's nothing. It's dilapidated. Of course, it doesn't look like there's any working taps or anything. But there is makeshift cots and everything, and there's some gang members here. Some of them looking wounded. Again, they all look like beaten and downtrodden. And Valwater, of course, introduces you as the new leaders of the Ladies Marauders, and they all look up kind of unimpressed. And now it's up to you.
These men are not in fit shape for fighting under us. Trevor, heal them.
Remember, he said that their morale has been lost due to.
That's why I'm saying Trevor. I'm sending Trevor to heal them.
Yep.
Actually,
Alright,
do a
so-
heal check. Yeah, you can just do a heal, right? It would
Yep.
be,
He'll check.
okay. Where's
Somebody
Trevor?
have to roll it.
Where's magical Trevor? Magical. 12.
Holy crap! So.
I just want to see what I would have rolled. Ah, damn it!
So Trevor treats some guy, and the guy starts yelling, "Oh God! Ow! That hurts!"
What?
They all move away from Trevor, like, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?" And none of them let him touch him after that.
I must touch you.
That was a failure. Next.
Well, who's got diplomacy? Does anybody have a high diplomacy?
I don't.
Just do something, man. What?
Okay.
Well, does Trevor? Does Trevor have a high diplomacy? What's Trevor's diplomacy?
Not anymore. He doesn't.
Trevor's. Look at his sheet. Do you have a sheet?
No, I don't have a sheet.
Here, I'll walk up and I'll try the heal.
Well, Ranks. So Ranks goes to the same guy that's now like in pain, cradling his arm. That
And
Trevor
he says,
tried
"You got to put pressure on it."
That's right. And Ranks actually successfully so he talks the guy like down, when I fought with the giants, this is the kind of stuff we did, and he gives him all these advice and helps the guy out, and then other guys come closer with their wounds, and Ranks manages to
staunch the bleeding.
Ranks of all people manages to assuage their pain and make them feel better. And so this group immediately seems to take a liking to Ranks and rallies around him. And they look at Trevor like he's a giant asshole. Like Trevor's the equivalent of the
Trevor,
guy you
you're
go to
fired.
say, I have a giant bruise, and then the guy just pokes it.
With a sharpened
This way?
dagger.
So basically, the guy, like Trevor's like, "Where does it hurt?" And the guy's like, "Right here." And Trevor's like, "Here?" And he's like, "Oh my God, that hurts."
Why would you do that?
Oh God.
Such a jerk. So Valwater again sends the same message that there's new gang members here. There's new gang leaders. When we call upon you, you must be ready. And then he ushers you out to the next group, which is in a some two-story house. They're kind of scattered between the floors, and they're playing some games of dice and stuff. Looking around, generally bored and unimpressed as you walk in. And he introduces you as the men who killed Tarek the Evil.
The evil tiefling.
So, dice. Would that be a streetwise? Or,
That would be. It depends how you want to do it. You could use thievery if you were trying to trick roll or something like that, or
What if-
trick deal.
Yeah.
You could do insight. Would be just playing the I feel like I'm going to get a good card.
Could I use prestidigitation to use Arcana? As
Do
in
what?
to manipulate dice or cards?
prestidigitation.
How many guys are there?
But it has to be a skill, though.
Arcana.
Hard to gauge because they're between two floors, but 10, 15. What does it say under prestigation or whatever?
Oh, you can do a
Prestidigitation.
minor.
You can manipulate things.
Move up,
absolutely.
moving materials, sensory effects, blah
Does
blah.
it require a check or anything?
No,
Oh, okay.
I was assuming keywords are arcane, so I guess arcana. But
Well, let's make you make an arcane check so that you're trying to keep it subtle, or maybe you're trying to play it up. So, because there has to be some sort of skill roll. But yes, you can do it.
yeah, okay.
So make it an arcana check. How about that? You guys are sensational rollers. But, however,
15 works.
that
60.
managed to impress enough of them. They're all impressed as you do this several times, rolling whatever it is, boxcars or sevens. I don't know what the hell craps how it works. And they're more impressed with the facts that you don't take the winnings from them, that you're just trying to show them that you have the power to manipulate dice.
Hold on.
So-
Who said we're not taking?
Okay, so you take their smokes
Oh,
and
no.
their rat meat sandwiches from them. And you seem to have impressed this group.
One to go.
Valwater seems to think if you can impress one more group, that should be enough to keep the gang in.
Oh, that's a setup.
So he takes you to another location. This one's by the some sort of water cesspool, some sort of gross sort of water area where there's just a bunch of guys lounging around. And he introduces you again, and they're all kind of looking to you now to like, well, okay, what do you got for us?
You can do strength checks, Pierre. Arm wrestle.
Wait, where they're by the docks?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, so there's a river that runs through Wheloon. So these guys are kind of on the banks of the river. They're covered in muck and shit. They don't really. They look like they're trying to fish or something.
Fish. Nature.
No,
You need-
I'll try and intimidate again. Say the same thing. If you work hard, you'll be rewarded. If you don't, you'll be kicked out of the gangs or killed.
Ooh.
So they all kind of drop their fishing rods and try and straighten their clothes and clean the muck off them to look more impressed and more silly, I guess, for you. And they're like, yeah, they're all like nodding. Yeah. This sounds like a good deal. And Valwater's pleased as he brings you back to the center of town, going, I'm pretty sure word will spread. When we need the gang, they should be ready. What are your next orders?
Nobody acts unless we approve anything they're doing.
Of course. He goes, now that the gang is under new leadership, you may be able to form alliances with neighboring or rival gangs as well. That would widen your net.
Well, who are we? Who's this gang most comfortable with?
Well, I mean, all gangs are rivals here, but gangs do form alliances. The four ones that are more friendly towards us, he says, are the Woodslingers, the Mountain, Helger's Crushers, and the Quickblades. All of us, of course, hate the Mother Night Gang, which is the most powerful gang currently in Wheloon.
Who's their leader?
Jarek, what would your advice be to who should we align ourselves with?
So hang on, which one question at a time? So Mother Night, he says, he goes, is led by a witch known as Elvina. He goes, they don't take prisoners, which is why they're hated. He goes, they usually in whatever prisoners they take, they sacrifice to Shar. So they don't. Most gangs will take prisoners and trade gang members back and forth. And he says the gang members are kind of bizarre. He says they have pale skin. They keep their skin pale. They braid their hair. They have all kinds of piercing and tattoos.
And they hire white-haired halflings.
He goes, I don't know anything about a white-haired halfling.
You know, we're gonna find out at the end there is no halfling.
well, we might want to put the word out to the rest of the gang that we're looking for him.
Yes, he goes, I can spread word. He does say that...
And there is a bonus to anyone who does find him.
He said
Whoa,
bonus.
what kind of bonus?
Said bonus.
I didn't see what it was.
So on the question of advice, Valwater says to
Syagrim.
Zagrim, it really depends whether you want to do this in a friendly manner or a more aggressive manner. He goes, now that we have a strong enough, we've rallied the gang, we have enough members we could push to attempt to take over one of these gangs I've mentioned, or you can meet with these gangs. This would of course be a challenge, and try to convince them to ally with us.
Well,
It's easier to
we,
fight 'em.
we can try to ally, and if that doesn't work, we can always apply pressure.
He goes, you won't be able to ally with Mother Night because they're not friendly towards any gang.
No, but we can make them come to us.
He goes, the 4 gangs I mentioned, their territory surrounds or is connected to ours, so they're the easiest ones to deal with. But yeah, you need, obviously, he goes, my advice would be to establish yourselves as leaders of the gang, which you have done. We've lost a lot of territory and too many people, so if we surprise one of the nearby gangs and either attack or take out their leader, we can take over that gang.
Who's been moving in our territory the most?
Well, he goes, they're all connected, so I mean, they're different types of groups. The Wood Singers are led by an Eladrin called Ilian Wildfinder. They're mostly thieves and sneaks who survive by being hard to find and harder to hit. The Mountain, he says, is led by a dwarf by the name of Dolman Hammerstrike. They are masters of defensive strategy, so they would be probably tougher to break into their territory. Kelgar's Crushers is led by a volatile and powerful dragonborn named Kelgar Whitespike. They're usually up for a scrap, and I'd rather enjoy it, I would say. They're known for their ferocity as opposed to their patience.
Hey, we need guys like that.
And he goes, the Quick Blades, he goes, are led by a halfling named Patters, not with white hair, he points out. And they're groups of assassins and information brokers.
Oh,
There's the ones we should be going after.
Mother Night, like I said, nobody really likes them. So most of these gangs despise Mother Night. So we could, if we don't want to take them over, you could convince them to fight against Mother Night. But if we're going to assault Mother Night, we'll definitely need another gang with us.
Why do we need to assault them?
oh, you don't now, but maybe you might later.
Let's go see this halfling.
Now, if you do choose to force your way onto another gang, then you'll only get the chance probably for one gang because all the other gangs will be alerted to what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I say. We go talk to
So what
them
do we do?
first.
We're going to align ourselves with somebody, or we're gonna?
Oh, we'll try.
We'll try and align ourselves with the assassin information broker guys.
If they don't volunteer to, then we force them to.
So Valwater, you should go and speak to them and tell them that.
They'll want to meet with the leaders. So
Yeah, I know, but you're sending our message.
He goes, I can arrange the meet, but just so you know, it'll have to be unarmed. If we don't want to start a gang war in the middle of Wheloon unless that's what you're going for. So I would advise you would go unarmed to meet him, and usually it'll be a neutral place. Knowing the Quick Blades and Patters, he'll meet you in an alleyway somewhere.
We invoked the right of parley, set down in the year 1483.
In an alley. Perfect place for an ambush.
Unarmed ambush.
Now, just out of curiosity, or just out of, if you're okay, never mind. I'll ask this question later. Doesn't matter. Okay, so you asking him to arrange a meeting?
Yeah.
Okay. So he leaves you in one of the gang places for a while, which you've noticed now the gangs are starting to rally. There's more guys around, and they're all like, asking you, "What's next? What are we gonna do?
First, clean up this
What are your
pigsty
plans?"
and
Now's a good
bathe.
time if
You
wanna
smell horrible.
talk about what you're looking for from. What you can tell. I don't know if you want to tell the gang what you're doing. So.
Actually, the first question I ask is like, where do we get food and drink in this place?
Oh, so they of course furnish you with all kinds of sketchy-looking food and broth, but you're not quite sure what it is.
You know-
it smells like fish. Some of it could be, they got like pigeon meat sandwiches and stuff.
I see. Because they're not into farming out here.
This doesn't suit me. Is there a baker in this town by chance?
Is there a smoker?
They kind of look at you like, well, you're in Wheloon. You know that, right? Unless the crown arrests a baker and throws him in here, which is possible. We don't know of any. Why do you want bread, by the way? Oh, is that with the wheat? That's what you're thinking.
Duh.
Yeah.
It was a thought.
Okay, well, on that note, how about somebody make a religion check?
Religion? Trevor.
Yeah, I was
Go,
waiting for you
Trevor.
guys.
I'm not rolling. I'll roll for myself. 21.
So
Religion.
Ranks, again upstaging Trevor, says to him, "Hey," he says, "You're a cleric of Chantia. Isn't their symbol something to do with harvesting and farming or whatever?" And Trevor goes, "Oh yeah." He says, "Wheat is of course the symbol of Chantia, the Great Mother. Temples to Chantia are sometimes known as harvest halls." He says.
There's a temple to Chantia here?
That would require a history check.
Well, I'm asking Valwater.
Didn't we already do a history check on this?
Well, Valwater's out trying to get you.
Well, I'm asking them. I would have no idea what the fuck is in Wheloon.
Yeah, no, Valwater's not there. So hang on. Before you do that, Trevor then says, "Oh," he goes, "I remember there was once a temple to Wheloon related to wheat in Wheloon." He goes, "There used to be one. Yeah, there was one here." He says.
Let me
Do you know
guess.
where?
It's in the evil witch's domain. We asked the fellows around us.
Yeah. I'm gonna take. Who's got the highest streetwise here?
I have 10.
Streetwise.
That's probably you then.
Yeah.
It ain't fucking me.
Okay, you're gonna make the streetwise check, but it's really you guys trying to pull the gang.
Oh, sorry. I was on Trevor. Hold on. Let me roll on me.
Wow,
Oh, you
same
rolled the
roll.
exact same roll. Okay, so you talk to the gang and you discover that there is. They do tell you they seem to remember vaguely where there was a building that matches the description of what Trevor's telling you.
But it's in.
It's in the city. Yeah, they tell you they could take you there, but at the point where they tell you that, Valwater returns to tell you that he has arranged the meeting.
So there's a possible temple here.
Possible.
Whose territory is it in?
They say it's kind of in a rundown part of town. It's not really part of anybody's territory. In fact, if it's the building they're thinking of, they're saying it gives you a pretty good view of the whole town.
Ooh.
So when's this meeting?
Now, Valwater says.
Right away.
So he takes you just outside the gang zone, I guess, and he points to an alleyway.
I'm just
And
taking my
says-
walking staff with me.
I will. I'll wait here.
I got this bad limp.
So
It's an
you
old
step-
war wound.
I'm assuming you leave weapons behind.
Yeah.
Where do we leave them?
Begin with if you want. He's standing there.
Okay. I guess we give him the buddy there.
So you step into the alleyway, and a halfling in a dark cloak appears out of the shadows of an alleyway. "I'm Patters, chief of the Quick Blades. You are looking for me?"
Why does everybody lisp in this place?
He's not lisping. Fuck you, man. It's the last time I do voices for you guys. Screw you guys.
Yes, we.
So
Well, again, who has the highest diplomacy?
sure as hell isn't me.
The NPC.
3.
You can use him for if you want to make one diplomacy check with. You can.
All right, so Trevor steps
Just
forward
don't
and
use
attempts
him for the
to.
whole freaking challenge.
Oh, well.
So what does he say?
I don't know. He says, "You want to join us?" Eh?
So he looks Trevor up and down. The rest of you goes, "Well, no offense, but I don't know you from a hole in the wall, so I'm gonna go with no for now."
Look, we just took over the gang and we realized that things have been a little bit rocky. Guys have been moving in on our territory and we're looking to
Go after the
settle
the witch
differences.
bitch.
Now, there's two ways to go about it. It can either be bloody or it can be nice. So we're making nice right now.
Hello.
Somebody has to roll a diplomacy check for that. Well, let's go with Li Feng. All right. Even though the role is the same as Trevor's, I'm giving Li Feng a bonus because he was very heartfelt in his. So Patterson says, "Okay, sure, I'm interested. What sort of
Arrangement.
what arrangement do you have? What did you have in mind?"
Well, for the moment, you leave us alone, we leave you alone. And we all know that everyone doesn't like the evil bitch there that's killing everybody. So, I'm thinking of something along the lines of a mutual defense pact. They attack you, we come to help you. They attack us, we come help you. As long as we don't provoke it and you don't provoke it.
That'll be a diplomacy again.
Fuck this diplomacy shit.
Ooh, that was better.
Yeah, it was good. So he's like, "Yeah, that sounds fair. We can agree on that."
Is there anything you want?
He goes, "Well, unlike the Ladies Marauders, we haven't been ravished by gang fights, so we're good for now. But I guess I can call you on a favor if I need you. Unless, of course, you're willing to take out Kelgar's Crushers."
We could do that. If you can help us locate someone who, let's say, owes us. It's a halfling, white here. He stole something of mine. We want him for questioning so I can find out where it is.
Yeah, careful. They might rough him up when they bring him to us then.
I don't care if they rough him up as long as they don't kill him. We need
So
a.
he says, "Well, what's this halfling's name and what does he look like?"
He's a halfling. He's got white hair. He sometimes goes by the name of
Navish
Mr.
Savage Brightfoot. Mr. Bumbleclad.
Mr. Fat fucking fart belt.
All right. He says, "If you were to take out Kelgar's Crushers, then let's agree that those volatile morons shouldn't be in Wheloon. I'll meet you tomorrow and I'll give you as much information as I can about some white-haired halfling, assuming I can find any."
Well, how many white-haired
How's that
halflings are going to be in Wheloon?
Does he sound like he really knows what he's talking about, or he would know something?
These are the information guys. They're the only guys that'll do it.
Trevor, bear in mind that Trevor's a naive country bumpkin, but yeah, he believes the guy.
Even with a roll of 17.
He
Hey,
goes,
this guy's
tell
legit.
me when you're going to assault the Crushers. I'll send some of my men to help to boost your gang. And between the two of us, we should be able to wipe out those morons."
What do you know about them?
Kelgar's Crushers?
Yeah.
They're just savage, volatile, battle-hungry buffoons. The sooner we get them out of Wheloon, the better off we are.
Sounds
And
like
they're led by who again?
Look, he goes, their territory's connected to yours. Your gang's already had several clashes with them. I believe that was the last fight you had that did most of the damage to your gang. It's in our best interest. He's a strong, powerful leader. His gang's pretty tough. I'm not afraid to say I can't take him down alone. We do this together. We can consider ourselves allies from here on in.
sounds like a
Then
plan.
he spits in his hand, puts it forward.
I spit in my hand and shake his.
All right. He says, "When are you going to assault them? Tonight?
Sounds good.
Sure.
Under the cover of darkness.
I'll send my men over. I'll send a squad of my best." And then he leaves.
Just be sure to bring some clean underwear with you.
And tell him to send a message when he's ready to start.
No,
Yes.
he's not starting. He's sending guys to help you. And he's
No, we're going to go fight, and he'll send guys to join us, which I have a bad feeling they're going to ambush us or join in with the other people.
Depends on which way.
Pass where everybody suspects everything.
It all depends on which way the fight's going. Don't fuck it up. That's all.
So, that being said, you go back to Valwater. He gives you back your equipment, and he asks, "Well, so how did it go?"
Great.
Tonight we assault the.
Let's head back to the town. Let's head back to the boys. We got a job
All right.
to do.
So he brings you back into the. I guess at this point it was the dilapidated inn. They seem to have mustered up a keg of some stale beer.
Oh,
that they
awesome! I'm in.
found some. Tastes foul, but it's better than anything you've had in a while. I guess it's been I guess it's not in a while. It's only been since a day since you left. Day and a half since you left.
Already getting the DTs, dude.
To him. Yeah. So they're all like alert. So what's going on? What's the plan? Are we allied with the quick blades?
We will be after we go and take out those scum-sucking ass bandits.
The Crushers.
So then some of them like, oh yeah, some of them look kind of eager, and some of them look worried. And the guy who Trevor hurt kind of rubs the bandage on his arm and looks afraid. So Jarek looks at you. Is this true? We're going to be assaulting the Crushers' hideout tonight?
Yes. Yes.
Time for some payback, boys.
Well, this is going to prove challenging to get in there, but I'm sure we're up to it.
Come on, we just fucking finished 2 in a row.
Hey, it's not my fault. You guys are picking these. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm trying to move through them quick. I know they're boring. So the Patters, a squad of halflings show up. They're kind of rough-looking group, dressed in dark clothing, and they're about maybe 10, 15 of them. And they tell you that Patters sent them, and they're to follow your orders on the assault. And Jarek takes you out to the edge of the territory where it abuts with the Crushers.
He said butts.
And says, all right, all is ready, my lords. On your signal, we attack.
Attack. The signal will be 3 crows of the Nightingale.
All right, so are we heading into
Or
this?
ranks farting, whichever comes first.
Are we heading into the terrain? You said we're supposed to sneak in there?
Yes, so we have to use our
it's your
skills. to
choice. Yeah, it's a choice. You can basically charge in screaming with your gang right now. You can start moving some. You can go stealth-wise in. You can. So basically, what you have available is you can just charge in now and start dealing with it.
point
There's
to get some
streetwise. You can move your way
advantage.
through the alleyways to get to where you are, and then
We should definitely try and sneak
you
around.
sneak in.
So I will attempt to stealth in.
Well, okay, if you're gonna do
What's
stealth,
the-
though, you're all stealthing, so you all have to roll stealth checks.
Oh, okay.
It's a
well,
group
Yeah.
stealth check, so it just means 3 of the 5 you have to succeed.
So the 3 best.
No, but you all roll. It's just that you're hoping that 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
Holy fuck! I don't need to tell you that that's a failure. Well, there's still 3 more,
There you go.
Oh,
2
yeah.
down. 2 down, 1 to go.
followed by another 1 from Trevor.
Oops, sorry.
Woo!
That
Well,
was
we'll go
fail.
with the first
It
one.
was fail. Yeah.
So now it's all down to Bran. Can he sneaky sneak or not?
Well, let Lance just take the 22-year-old.
No. Failed.
Hold on. Lance
Yeah,
rolled
we can-
twice in a row, so Lance could take the 22.
All right, we'll go with the 21.
What's your bonus? So it would be 21.
It would be +2. Yeah, 21.
So you
I-
managed. Go ahead.
I was gonna go out by the roof, like my athletics, boom.
Well, okay, hang on. So you guys have snuck your way in quite deep in, and your gang's kind of spread out all over now. So you're close, but not quite done. So the next thing is, do you want to sneak closer in, or do you want to try and use streetwise to move around? That would be only one of you making that check to lead the rest of you in.
I have +10 for streetwise. What does everybody else have?
Yeah, best for better off with streetwise.
Yeah, you try it.
Streetwise.
I will attempt
Ooh,
to streetwise.
9.
So I have 10.
Ooh.
right. Diagram leads you through the streets, and if somebody wants to make a perception check, it'll give you another success. See if you guys can avoid getting spotted. Nice. All right. So, with the help of Zygram and Ranks, you guys avoid most of the other rival gang to get yourself deep in the territory. And now you reached a point where you realize this is it. This is the best place to start the assault.
Okay.
All right, so we throw out a call of 3 crows or whatever, and Ranks farts.
We destroy them, and then what happens?
All right. So, basically, in one roaring attack from far in the territory, because you've managed to sneak quite in, your gang starts to assault the defenses of the Crushers. So this is going to require an endurance check from everybody as you fight your way through the crowds.
Endurance.
Actually, I have a pretty high endurance. I just rolled badly.
Yeah, you did. That's
Trevor, look at him.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so yeah, the fight's a lot tougher than you expected, sadly, as you failed. So you're all gonna lose 1 healing surge,
Nice.
But you manage to fight your way deep enough into the territory that you see the Dragonborn leader guy. And you basically, as your gang's fighting and taking losses around you, and the Patters guys are going down here and there, you manage to chase the guy deeper into his territory until you corner him. But yeah, so
We
you're
have to
all
lose Surge, right?
Yeah.
Lose the Surge.
So before I move you off the map, just hit lose the search. So poor Zagum's down to 1. Was he down to 0? Did you use that? No, you didn't. You didn't use one
No,
last
down to 1. I just lost the search.
So once you're all done, let me know. Did you guys want me to do Trevor? Or did you already do him?
I did him.
Where's the surge button on this thing?
Red combat.
Red lose the surge. It's where you lose hit points. Look over to the end. The other red one is lose the surge.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Bang.
All right.
I don't think it worked. No, it
Your
worked.
surges are 6 to 12.
Yep.
Okay,
No.
I'm gonna move you to a different map.
So we failed miserably.
Well, yeah, failed miserably actually. It's not actually accurate. Okay. The gang leader turns. Well, so you've chased him into a corner. He's kind of cornered. The gang leader turns wildly. The few exits of his ruined corner of Wheloon blocked by gleeful members of your gang. Though I lose myself, he crushes a small charm in his hands. I'll take you down with me. The gang leader screams. Of course, it's a Dragonborn guy. As his form ripples and tears, and then there's a blast of cold air, and he's gone. In his place stands a large, angry, white dragon.
Seen this before?
Been there,
Really?
done that.
No. Okay, so what's it? It's like a hostile takeover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been fighting a lot of dragons recently. There's a black dragon, there's a blue
Yeah.
dragon,
Now it's a white dragon.
there's a white dragon. What do we
Dragons.
What happened to vampires?
So
We had-
passe, man. Crap, where's my monster manual? Damn it. Good, it's okay.
I assume we're rolling initiative.
Yeah, I actually didn't expect you guys to get this far tonight, so. I kind of glossed over those challenges because I sensed that maybe gives a shit about them. So. I just have to look something up before we start this fight.
I just rolled 7 from initiative, so.
Yeah, you can roll initiative. Sorry.
Woohoo! 8.
Fuck.
What? You get to go first.
This is your chance to impress the gang.
Is that an open pit in the middle?
No, it's just a grate. You can move over it.
All right.
What's all the yellow stuff? Is that stuff we can walk on?
Just
It's
dirt.
dragon pee.
What about the gray stuff? Can we move in there?
It's just supposed to simulate sand and dirt. I don't know. I didn't make the map.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I did make the map, but it's based on something else. Oh, this guy rolled shit for initiative. Holy crap.
Oh, there's more than one?
That's what I'm looking for. Give me a second, guys. Sorry.
1. Charge him. You won't be expecting it.
You guys can rearrange yourself in that 3x4 square you're in there. Just don't give yourself. Don't bring yourselves forward more than you are. No, you can't. It's got to be within a 3. But you can put yourself within 2 squares of where you are now, just not forward. Dumbasses.
Spread out, breath of frost.
2 squares, not 3. Lance.
Shit, I can't figure out where the hell it is.
What are you looking for?
I don't want to say because I don't want to spoil the surprise. I know it's a rule. I just can't remember where the rule's written. I just want to double check because I don't want to shaft anybody if I got it wrong.
Dragon fear?
No. I already I got that one okay.
Cone of cold.
Gonna have to charge that guy.
Dean's first one in.
You guys are so... You can't move that far, you crazies.
I moved 2 squares. You said we could move 2 squares.
Okay, sure.
Draw in an area that you want us to be in.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care.
We all moved 2 squares. Look, if Pierre farted, we can't help it. We walked away. It stank. We all spread out.
Nah, that's Rags farts, man.
Because it's a solo monster. There's a rule somewhere about solos and how they attack. I just want to make sure I got it right before I play. Because I don't want to... I'll just Google it.
Google it, gay.
What if we all fight individually? You get the same bonus.
Sake, man. Shouldn't take this long to figure this out. Why am I so dumb?
Wouldn't it be in the DM guide?
Yeah, I looked at that, but I can't find it. And I'm
Okay.
almost out of time.
DND 4E. 4E. Let's see what I got on
Single
this.
combat, it's called? What's it called?
No, it's a solo monster. I believe solo monsters attack twice in a round. They get one at their full initiative and one at half. I just want to double check that before I do that because I don't. screw
Would
it
that
up.
be in the monster manual?
I looked there, but
Monster manual 4E. If I look up solo. Action points. Elite and solo monsters have action points they can use to take extra actions, just as
Okay.
PCs do.
I'm just gonna leave it until they can find it. That's fine. Don't worry about it. He's
So he
tough
has
enough.
action points.
Yeah, he does. So I knew that already. Yeah, he's more than once. All right, Zagum's up.
I will,
So your gang's like all around, like freaking out, and you guys are standing there facing a white dragon.
I will open with this, which is obviously a miss.
Goes
And-
wide. Oh, that reminds me. You should have all gotten an action point back after the last fight. So click on your guy and hit milestone, which is next to short rest. It's the green one. So make sure you give yourselves an action point for this fight. I'll give one to Trevor.
I just did.
Okay. Then I will not do it for Trevor. Can you just give me a second? I just gotta make sure that Quinn's getting himself in bed, because if he's not, it's gonna be a mess tomorrow. I'll be right back.
Right. I farted. Magical Trevor and the powers he has. Magical Trevor. He's got such pizzazz.
He'll pull it out and slap you in the face with it.
He can heal you with his eyes closed.
That's probably why you failed that.
Is this hurt? Is this hurt?
4th edition. No.
Oh.
I forgot about an hour ago to go tell him to go to bed, so now he's been playing Wii the whole time. Karen's in Montreal, so I forgot. Anyway, I'm back. Is anybody else okay, or am I the only one?
So I attempted a Sly Flourish and a missed. So at which point I am going to action point.
Okay.
And I will use Dark Fire on him.
Okay.
And I will attempt one more time.
24 versus AC is actually a 26, so that's a hit.
And I will do an additional 3 damage. And I'll take a 5-foot move there.
So 17 total?
Yeah.
All right.
Brand.
Oh, I'm up. God damn, so fast.
Yeah, so happens when you roll a good initiative.
Okay, my move is. What is my... And I will use Illusory Ambush. Hello?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm not. I'm just trying to look up. All right, give up on that. Chat window has disappeared, and there it is. So 26 versus willpower is definitely a hit.
So 11 damage.
Psychic.
Psychic!
And
-2 to
minus-
attacks.
Nice. Team player.
No, it only says here that solo monster is worth the same. It's basically it's worth 5 regular monsters.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not giving him extra attacks until I find him. So I think it'll be tough enough as it is. He's a dragon. The Fang is up.
Is he bloodied?
I will put a mark on him. I will move. Wait, what's addition? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will move. And I will toss my shadow darts at him.
This is versus reflex. So 20 is a hit, 23 is a hit, and 9 is obviously a miss. So 10 cold. And
10 cold and +2/+2 because he's not next to anybody.
done.
Or is it only 1/2 or is it +2/+2?
I think it's only 1, but it doesn't really matter. It's 2 damage.
It's a white.
From now on, I think it's only 1. So.
It's a white dragon. I think he's immune to cold.
Well, that's shadow darts.
Oh.
Oh, this is cold damage. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Yeah, he's right. You notice that the cold damage doesn't seem to affect him at all.
All right.
Interesting. Anything else?
I guess it's time to start burning action points.
And
Poof.
All right. Good call. Ranks is up.
Yeah, Harge.
I will move here, and I'll go like this.
Charge.
Now, what can I hit him with?
Oh, you're not charging him?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, so you just hit the charge button.
Oh, that's definitely a miss.
It is indeed.
Oof. But he's even if I missed,
He's marked.
he's marked.
Trevor, magical Trevor.
But this guy goes below 6? Or did you not roll his initiative?
I rolled really bad, yeah.
Okay.
He rolled 3, basically. Yeah. I figure that's, I rolled a 1 on his initiative, or 2, I think it is. I can't remember which one.
Huh. What can you do?
Just because he's dragon doesn't mean he's got high initiative.
Generally, things that go at under 6 are like zombies.
Yeah, well, or guys that roll bad.
So, what should we use? Divine Aid. What does that do? Nothing. Oh. No.
Lance of Faith.
What about Daunting Light? Gains combat advantage.
You want to save that for
Alright.
Dean or somebody else, because when Dean's right now, he's already got combat advantage, but when he doesn't have that anymore, that's a good one to set up for Dean.
Okay, so Lance of Faith. Right, stop that.
27 against reflex is a hit for sure.
12 Radiant.
Radiant. And an ally you see gains a +2 battle bonus to his or her next attack roll against the
You
target.
guys can choose.
Thanks.
Okay.
Ranks
Right.
it is.
You have +2 against that guy?
Yeah. Remember that
+2.
on your turn.
Power bonus. Is that a to hit or damage?
To his next attack roll, so it's to hit.
Okay.
The dragon does this
This.
on ranks.
Magical dragon.
So these will be both on ranks. 2 claw attacks. One. Oh my god.
Critical.
2. Second one I
Yes.
think is a miss. So the
It's a
first one hit.
miss. Yeah.
So here's the crit. It's happens to be 14. So that's that. So you
There you
take
go.
14 damage.
It's actually 11.
Well, no,
Uh,
it's 14
Because
because
we have.
I missed. I missed on the charge. If I had hit, I
Oh.
would have got the 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
and then he's going to do action point.
oh,
Action pointing already.
A close burst 5, which I believe is going to hit everybody except.
magical.
2
Oh,
people are
aggro.
not going to hit.
It's not gonna hit any of us over here.
Oh shoot, may not. Willpower 12. I think that misses everybody. What a giant fool. Loser. Okay.
Wait,
Alright.
What?
You missed.
What?
No.
And now Zagram's up. This is your last round with combat advantage before his thing. I'm just gonna take it off now because we forgot last time, but you still have combat advantage.
Magical grabber.
That'll be a hit. We forgot too. We got to remember that the Halo, the Fairy Fire affects everybody, or the Dark Fire.
Yes,
affects
everybody has combat advantage when I do
Yeah.
it.
22 damage.
Oh, does that mean ranks would have hit?
Well, no, he rolled a 1.
No, I rolled badly. Yeah.
You got
22 damage.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't roll a 1. I rolled 3, I think, but it was 14 to hit.
14, 15. Does 16 hit?
16 does not hit. No.
Okay.
17.
Doesn't work with him.
I'm not guessing. Ranks
No,
rolled
it doesn't.
14 and he had
Yeah.
a +2.
Yeah, it doesn't hit. Is anything else for him? Or are you moving? Are you?
Yeah, I took my free move and went back in.
Are you gonna do some magical
What?
Trevor?
You can't move twice. You can only move once.
I stepped out through the dagger and I don't get a free 5-foot remove.
No.
Nope.
Because that was your step out.
All right.
This isn't blocking terrain anyway, so those things aren't blocking terrain.
Don't.
All right, Brand is up.
Okay. You
That's
want
good.
me to give him the -2 again, or do you want me to use?
Oh yeah, that was a good point. He had -2. Well,
Yeah.
26 would hit you anyway.
It was a critical. Yeah. It was.
Yeah. Well, it can still a crit that misses still
No, but-
hits, but it just doesn't do full damage.
Yeah.
So, but his AC is lower than 26. So.
Or do you want me to do the flaming sphere of?
Sphere would help. I think fire hurts these things, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure it does. I guess I'll put it in its range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can put it there. I can put it here.
It's like Frosty the Snowman, you know. Frosty.
Go away! Stop doing
Snow.
that. Reflex 22.
That's a hit.
Frozen.
So 15 fire.
All right. And you can move that around on your turn, I guess.
Yes. I can sustain it and move it. I won't move from here.
Okay. And
Anybody?
technically, I have a minor, but I don't think you have a minor action.
Anybody coming into? So I can do a 5-foot step and.
Actually, you know what? I might as well use my action point now. Okay.
By the way, you don't have both those immediate interrupts. I can't remember which one you memorized because the short rest brings one back, so I don't know which one it is. Is it shield? Did you
Shield?
memorize staff of defense or shield? Which one?
That's staff of defense.
Yes. But just expend the shield because I don't know why it won't. I
Okay,
have to figure that
there
one.
we go. Action point. Where is it? There it is.
It's on your token.
There we go. And I'll also use the illusionary attack again.
Illusionary ambush.
Willpower 19.
It is a
That's a hit.
So
He
12
maintains-
sidekick. And -2 still.
Interesting. Li Feng Zhao.
I will put another shroud on him.
So he's at 2 now.
Yes.
Are you going to target him for death? Perhaps you should do that first.
Why would I do that with the cold damage it does?
Oh, it does cold?
I was looking at it like, yeah, time for daily. Fuck.
I know. Yeah, it sucks.
Sucks.
Oh, you can do Nightshade's Kiss too.
And then I will.
Don't stand close next to the flames, eh?
What?
The flaming sphere affects everything 1 hex away.
Why the fuck would you put it there?
If you start your turn next to it, you're going to take damage. That's all.
That's all.
Just don't be next to it. And look how happy it is.
I can go 5 foot here, but you're not going to get the thing into that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I can do that without.
Yeah, you can move through that square. It's only if you start your turn next to it. So as long as you're not next to it at the start of your turn. Like you could go right here if you wanted. You just got to rely on Lance to move it before your next turn.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go there then.
Neither would I.
I could move it, you know. Yeah, I'll move it for you. Don't worry. Go there. Get your +2 bonus.
Alright, so I will go there. He's got another.
Asian robes burn next to the flames.
He's got another shroud on him, and I will.
I think he takes extra damage from fire.
$20.
That's a hit. Because you used 22 with combat advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So, 10 damage.
10 damage. You can slide the target 2
2
squares.
squares. You don't have to, though, but you can. Where would you like to slide him?
I don't really want to slide him.
You don't have to. You were permitted to slide him 0, which I'm assuming is what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. Can't do anything else.
Am I? We're flanking this guy, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
You have
you got
plus
+2.
4.
I have a +4 on
Plus
this roll.
4.
Yeah, that's
Have a
true. Yeah,
crushing-
yeah,
Crushing surge, 28.
that's a hit.
Do 10 damage. I get 6 temporary hit points. And what else?
Action point. Action point.
Yes, I guess I will do action point, and I'll hit him again. Where's my action point? Is it here?
Well, you have the +4s. Or it's only +2 now.
Where's my action point?
Next, under free action.
It's only one attack roll, so he now at +2 for the flank. You want me to hit it for you? It's at the bottom of your token.
He said token. I'll hit him again with the, see if I can hit him again.
22.
2.
22 is a hit.
Oh, is it? So I hit him for another 13.
15.
But you have temps now, so you do more?
15
I have
damage.
So it's actually 15. Still not bloodied.
Still not bloody.
White
Magical
dragon.
Magical Trevor.
Magical travel.
I guess he'll do the Lance of Faith again. Go. Stop that. Reflex.
17 versus reflex is actually a miss.
Damn.
Wah, 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 wah. He can heroic effort if you want. Oh, now it's a hit. Using up heroic effort for 7 damage.
Radiant damage, and Pierre gets +2.
All right.
Ooh.
This guy's still at -2, right?
And he'll move here.
Magical. So I can heal everybody simultaneously.
Okay, so it's starting next to the flaming sphere.
Yep, so it takes whatever, 9 damage. 15 damage.
Oh, you have to hit the extra sphere damage button.
Okay, I gotta click me.
Click me, baby. Sorry.
8 fire. Fire.
On the white, cold dragon.
He leaves a wet spot.
Doesn't that do automatic crits?
No. Okay, so Ranks is going to get a attack. He's going to shift, so you can get a because he's marked.
Oh, you're shifting? I get my where was the? Do I have a special thing for
Yes,
that or
interrupt.
Yeah, it's just your base. Well, you can hit your
combat challenge? It's a combat
that was-
challenge.
Yep.
Is that it? No, that's not it.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it.
So now you can make a melee basic attack against him. 26 is a big fat hit.
13.
15.
That's an interrupt, eh?
Yep,
And if you hit him, does that mean he loses? He can't move?
He can't
Yep.
move.
that's right.
Oh, you lucky bastard. So, 15 damage.
hmm
But you did save Li Feng from... Wow, that was a good move. Okay, he's going to blast his breath weapon. He was hoping to get Li Feng in there too, but it's now just going to be Ranks.
I see.
Oh my god. Terrible roll. It's the worst thing ever. And the worst part is, because you bloodied him this round, this is supposed to happen, but he can't do that on his turn. Oh, actually, no, it's a free action. Yeah, he recharges his breath and uses it immediately. Yeah. Well, anyway, I did use it, so.
Well, you get to use it twice, no? Or only once?
Well, I'll do that one as because he got bloodied by
Right,
Ranks, and I'll just
okay.
do a dragon spear
So he's
instead.
just going to do a regular attack then?
Yeah, well, yeah, because I just did his. Because it's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
interrupt, so
Yeah.
Ranks hit him before he did anything
Yep.
else.
No problem.
So, are those both hits?
What was the first one?
24.
Oh, sorry, no,
Minus
22. 22.
22 and 21.
21's a miss.
22 is a hit.
Cool.
22 is a hit.
No bite for you.
Yeah, 12 damage.
That's nice.
12 damage.
And am I a... Oh. Party member.
Wow, damn. All right, that's it for him.
Zagrum. Green.
Yeah, I'm moving there, and I'm gonna try.
He might have a reach of 10.
Okay, I'll move back here.
That's probably a miss, eh? I have combat advantage because Pierre's beside him.
22.
Able to attack it. You have combat. Yeah, you're right. That's a hit.
8 damage.
13.
8 damage.
Good night.
That's it.
Sorry, just give me a sec.
Action point.
I did already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did his action point at the beginning. All right.
Okay, let's move this over to here.
Now you can remember you can make an attack with that thing. Eh?
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. It's either I control or it dissipates. And...
So your minor is to maintain or something like that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Is it a minor or is it a standard?
No, it won't be a standard because if you have to attack as a standard.
Well, it'll say on it sustain minor.
You can sustain this power with a minor until the end of your encounter. As a
Yeah,
standard,
so it's a
action, you
minor.
make another attack, so it's a minor. So your minor's gone to sustain it.
So I just do a sphere attack, right?
So you can't move because you just moved the thing. So now
There
you
you
just
go.
do that, yeah. Oh, that's a hit.
14. Fire.
It screeches in anger at you,
Who, me?
mostly at Ranks for having screwed up its breath weapon. Now that it's expended its breath weapon, I noticed that Zag moved in. All right, Li Feng's up.
I shall put a third shroud on him.
Oh, it loses the -2 now.
Thank you. Third shroud, okay.
And I shall... What can we do? What can we do? Well, guess it's Sleeping Shade.
21.
21's a hit.
No, 23. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a hit, and it's,
I thought we lost some +2.
No, you still have +2. He lost.
You're still flanking.
Oh, yeah.
He lost his -2.
So
he
it's 11,
takes-
12, 13.
Yeah, and you didn't invoke your shrouds.
Nope.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Ranks is up.
Ranks, I will. Oh, I guess I'll try another Ashinkre Urge, say.
That's a hit.
Yeah, because it's it'd be 23 with a thing. So I hit him for a big whopping
14.
and I get 6
6
temp hit
temporary
points.
hit.
So it's what keeping me standing here.
All right. Trevor's up. Now's a good time for you to put Divine Glow on him.
Divine Glow?
Not
Divine Glow. Divine...
Daunting Light. Sorry, Daunting.
Oh, sorry. Ah, crap.
All right. Well, never mind. It's a miss anyway. So
Okay.
most blast 3. So that actually hits nobody.
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't have done it then.
Yeah.
What a dumb bumpkin.
I would have done Daunting Light, but
All right. You want to swap it and expend Daunting Light, but you rolled
No.
a 1, so I'm not gonna let you
I'm
re-roll.
not.
Anything else? He's healing anybody? No. All right.
No need.
Le dragon.
If I was a dragon, I would use my breath weapon on this thing right here.
Nope, but he did recharge his breath weapon, so he's doing it again. This time he's going to hit Zagrim and Ranks. Or attempt to. This last time he rolled shitty, and this time he rolled shitty. Wow.
I almost feel bad for you.
Those are terrible rolls. Not a single one of those is like over 10. Wow. All right. He's not going to do anything. Get ready to die. Zagrim's up.
I'll do Clever Strike again. Do I want to switch places? If I moved here... I can't move there, right? That'll provoke attack of opportunity.
No, he won't. Well,
Does
he
he have-
might.
My...
If it has threatening reach, it would, but you don't know if he does or not.
I wanted to do King's Castle. No, I can still do King's Castle. Pierre, if you and I switch places, can you move in easily afterwards, or?
I'd have to move.
Shift.
Does the dragon go before you and I?
No.
The dragon goes last.
All right, I'll try King's Castle.
All right. So you're switching places with him.
Pierre.
Yep.
Magical Trevor.
Go like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so that's a hit with combat advantage. So 13 plus whatever you. 26. Wow, nice. He's starting to look in bad shape as you cutting into him. Anything else?
That's all I can do. I can. Well, wait. Yeah, that's it.
You can Cloud of Darkness if you want to blind ranks. Rand's up.
He's shooting
I'm up.
ink out of his
Alright.
buttocks.
Maintain and sphere attack.
You can't move now. You don't move the sphere. So. Ooh, 20 reflex hit.
So
9
I
fire damage.
fire.
Still standing. Defense.
I will put a shroud on him. He's
Okay,
at
yeah, now.
he's at 4,
Yep.
and I will activate them,
Okay.
and then I will leaping shade.
Hit. Oh yeah.
That's a hit. So you got to roll damage from 4 shrouds.
That's 12 damage plus.
16, so it's
28.
28. 28 damage to the poor dragon. He looks in terrible shape, but is still standing.
Well, in that case,
From several wounds.
I shall action point.
Spitting. You can use your second wind as a minor.
Another 7 damage. No, 9.
9.
9.
9.
9?
He's
9.
still standing.
No, he's not. He actually had 9 hit points. I thought, oh, 7, he's still standing.
Woohoo!
Wait, why is it 9?
Plus
Because
2.
he's +2
No,
damage to targets that are adjacent to no other enemies.
Enemies.
So you plunge Acris into his back and he goes down.
Does he turn? Does he turn back into his irregular form?
Sure.
Because he was
Sure.
a lizard man.
Yeah, he was a dragon.
He was a dragonborn, and
Not a lizard man, a dragonborn.
this way he has
Superman.
pockets to search through for loot.
Potatoes. You know.
You find the broken pieces of the thing that he
We're taking off the head and we're mounting it in our tavern.
Can't head anymore.
We have a dragonborn
his-
head.
In his left pocket, you see you find the head of a white-haired
A halfling.
halfling.
no. But your gang is victorious as they run through the streets cheering and blushing at the thumpers, crushers. As you walk through the streets holding up the head of the white dragon. Everybody chanting, "Brothers, brothers, brothers."
I piss on the corpse.
Snapping their fingers and dancing like
Really?
Bathroom break.
Actually, I was gonna call it a night. I'm a bit too late, but it's 3 hours just pulled up.
Is that?
That's fine.
You guys
That's
want me to
okay.
stop here, or do you want to keep
Yeah.
pushing?
You're sounding very
Stop her
faint.
here. We
Yeah.
can stop her here.
Oh, sorry. Is this better?
Yes.
My mic sometimes falls away. Yeah, no, I was gonna stop here because I want to add to the next piece, so I didn't want to jump into the next one unless I add a bit more to it. But
No
Okay.
problem.
do you guys know when you want to play next, or
Honor.
Whenever.
I'm
Oh.
free? I'm not free Wednesday or Thursday, but any other night pretty much works.
When is Waddell held? Oh, sorry.
What?
When's
I don't
Waddell
need-
free?
Well, if you guys, like I said, you want the 5th, you pick them. You can.
I'm free pretty much any night. Even my other group, they lock me in a room and I don't have anything to do.
You're out now. Quit being a baby.
What? Yeah, if one of you guys wants to email Kevin and ask him to play, you go for it.
Or
'Cause I
Mark.
wanna- I don't want his wife giving me crap
Why do you care?
because she's my sister-in-law. She's family technically.
So
You meant Kevin Waddell.
Yeah, not Kevin Morris. Kevin Waddell. Please, I'm not related to Kevin Morris. Please.
oh, okay.
Well, why not? Why?
Yeah, like I said, if you guys want to add, I mean, I don't mind you using Trevor for a skill challenge. But like, he is definitely more of a face for your group, but it sucks when you're using the NPC for that.
Okay, so if someone were to join, do they get a new character? Or do they work Trevor?
That would be completely up to them. If they want to take Trevor on, he's theirs. If they want to make their own leader, it could be a cleric, a bard, anything they want, as long as it's a leader role. Does any of your, like, who would you be thinking of first of all?
Well, I know one guy that might be interested.
Yeah, I know Ken's got a guy who would play. but
Not too
he's,
gun ho, is he?
What?
You're talking about Sweet?
Yeah.
Well, he's got a baby though, so make sure he's okay with playing.
Sweet.
Plus, there's a time difference.
Sweet,
Right? He's
sweet.
in Texas.
I
What?
have your head and shit down your neck.
Isn't he in Texas?
Yeah. It's an hour
What's the
difference.
time? Oh, okay. As long as
It's
you
not
know,
a
the
big.
time-
Like I said, I can ask him. It's up to you guys, but I'm not gonna ask him if the group doesn't want him.
He's not a metagame.
Make sure he knows that we don't take the game too seriously, because
No, he's not like that.
I'm not saying no to Sweet, but is there somebody else we know or a couple more of us know that we could insert?
Well, you still got Mark and Kevin over there.
Well, the problem with I think Mark, not to say he would be technically challenged at this to load it and play it, but
oh come on, you can play it.
You see, I bit my
and
tongue.
now I have nothing else to add.
Oh, I'm just teasing. Come on.
I don't think Mark owns a computer, so.
What?
No, I don't think he has a computer. He's got like a phone and stuff, but I don't think he actually has a computer.
All right. Well,
He has
I'm cutting
a
the stream.
phone and
Thanks for
stuff.
watching, guys.
What a qualifier. What about